In this video, I'm going to be sharing insights of my upbringing in an African village where our diet and lifestyle was rooted in simplicity, natural foods, and holistic living. Now, if you want to lose weight, heal your body, or find a more balanced approach to living, these timeless traditional practices will be of benefit to you, so stay tuned. So I grew up in a multi-generational small farming community in Cameroon. Our lifestyle revolved around the farm. So food was as fresh as it gets, from the farm straight to our plates. And we didn't have fridges or pantries stocked full of food. So food was not only delicious, but it was stocked full of nutrients. Eating fresh, minimally processed foods is important for your health, even if you don't grow your own. As someone who grew up eating farm fresh, I can tell you that fresh food is more nutritious. When food is freshly picked, it has more vitamins and minerals because it hasn't been sitting on a shelf or going through processing that removes nutrients. Fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains are also easy for your body to digest, and they taste much better too. Cameroon has a splendidly rich food culture, and the average Cameroonian has a diverse diet. So being a farming community, our diet was diverse because we ate what was in season. So at one point it could be lots of beans with plantain. Another time it could be cocoyams with leafy vegetables that were in season at the time. So it's not like nowadays where there's a ready and vast array of different sorts of foods from all parts of the world. And if you're used to eating a certain type of foods, there's a tendency that because it's available all year round, you would stick to it. But we had no choice. You ate what was available and harvestable at the time. Eating a variety of foods is great for your health, and it also helps you get all the important vitamins and minerals your body needs. It's hard to get everything in one day from just a few foods, but by mixing up what you eat, you're more likely to cover all the nutrients your body needs to stay healthy. This variety ensures that our body's got all the nutrients it needs without even thinking about it. The African diet is typically low in processed foods, sugar, and refined carbs, which all contribute to weight gain. Now, if you're serious about losing weight, you'd want to take an inventory of your current diet and be real and honest with yourself. Weigh against the foods that you should be eating and those you should eliminate. So we're talking about increasing your consumption of whole foods, right? Fiber, leafy green vegetables, beans, legumes, fermented foods, as mentioned earlier, right? Increasing your herbs and spices, right? We're talking whole foods and eliminating foods that are fatty, fried, dried, crucified. You know what I'm talking about. We're talking burgers, fries, pizza, the beige food. We're eating more spaghetti than the Italians. Pasta. Increase your consumption of whole complex carbs, whole foods, and you know that you will be on track to your weight goals. In my village, when it came to staying healthy and fighting illnesses, we didn't rely on modern medicine as we do today. We relied on traditional remedies passed down from generations, and they worked wonders. One of my treasured memories was watching my aunt as a child. She would slice onions and douse it with honey and place it on the thatched roof of the neighbor's house. So she would do this when she saw that I was coming up with a cold or fever. And I would sit there anticipating when that medicine would be ready, and she would spoon some and give to me. Herbal medicine was the first option when it came to healthcare. People used plants and herbs from the environment to treat common illnesses, and the knowledge was passed down through generations by elders and traditional healers. For example, bitter leaf has traditionally been used in Cameroon for various health conditions, including the treatment of fibroids. It's believed to help shrink fibroids and regulate periods due to its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Another memory of mine, although not as pleasant, was receiving enemas. My aunt would give me enemas quarterly, and most times just before Christmas. So an enema, you can Google it, is a herbal concoction that's piped and passed into your anus, and it works to clean and flush out your colon. And this helps to just keep you healthy and disease-free. So we know that the gut is the bedrock of health, and it's important to keep it healthy. And I feel that all the factors that I've mentioned including healthy eating, being out in the sun, drinking water, fresh fruits, a balanced diet, physical activity, the love of family and community all work together to keep me healthy. One of the key lessons that I learned in my upbringing in the village is the concept of sustenance living. Physical exercise wasn't something that was planned or scheduled. It was woven into the day-to-day fabric of village life. In the village, most people didn't have cars and we got about by foot or bicycle for those who needed it for longer distances. So I still recall as a child trekking with my aunt to the farm. Back in the village, staying active was just part of everyday life. Whether it was farming, fetching water, or walking long distances, we were always moving because we had to for survival. We grew our own food and prepared it manually by pounding it with a mortar and pestle. Movement wasn't just about work though, it was a way of life. We celebrated with dance. Every aspect of living involved some kind of physical activity. I unlocked a new mindset when I came to understand that fitness doesn't have to be separate from my lifestyle. Now, if I'm cooking, for example, I'll get down and start doing some squats, lunges, or any bodyweight exercise to ensure I get those reps in and stay on track with my fitness goals. It doesn't take much mind work, like, for example, getting ready, entering your car, meeting with traffic, getting to the gym, signing in before beginning a workout. Those are all forms of resistance that get you from wanting to work out to actually completing the workout. You might be busy with work, you might have childcare constraints, but you know what? We all have 10 minutes. If you can look at your schedule and find out where you have those gaps during the day, you can fit in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a little over time, it all adds up to keep you on track. Gut-friendly foods are all the rave right now within the health and fitness space, and quite rightly, because the gut is the bedrock of health. Now, in Cameroon, we never gave much thought to gut-friendly foods because our diet was naturally gut-friendly. So gut-friendly foods essentially are foods that ensure the health of your gut, your digestive system. Now, these foods include, in Cameroon, foods like ogi or pap, miondo, bobolo, fufu. Fermented foods are higher in probiotics, which is great for your digestive system. The foods also retain more of the nutritional value than if you cook them. These foods help to regulate the gut, prevent bloating, and promote overall digestive wellness. Now, you may not have access to our Cameroonian staples like miondo, bobolo, or fufu, but at your local supermarket, you'll be able to purchase a variety of different gut-friendly foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, cottage cheese, kefir, Greek yogurt. These all contribute to a thriving gut that helps to boost your energy levels, keep you regular, keep your skin glowing, fight disease, and help with your mental clarity as well. In terms of flavoring food, there was an emphasis on herbs and natural spices like garlic, ginger, chili. Different chilies which have fat-burning properties helping you maintain your weight without loading up on salt or sugar, which adds to the fat loss struggle. If you've not been in the habit of flavoring your meals with herbs and spices, you might want to choose 3 to begin with. Say coriander, garlic, and ginger, and adding them to the meals which you're already familiar with and building on from there. Portion control was a natural part of the lifestyle and wasn't something that we gave thought to. So we ate communally, which meant by default, you'd have to manage your portions. Now, it would be frowned upon for you to be stuffing your face and not allow others to have a fair share of whatever was served on the plate. Now, you might not have the opportunity to sit on the orange African soil, which I enjoyed with my cousins as a child, but you can introduce meal times at the table with your family or by yourself, away from the distractions of your phone and your television, so that you can eat mindfully and register when you're full. So you see, these distractions with scrolling through social media while you're eating can have you eating way past the point of satiety. If you want to manage your weight in the long run and lose weight, portion control is an important part of the process. There's a culture that we've adopted within the fitness space known as cheat days. So a day that you celebrate yourself for the effort that you put into your fitness journey, into your weight loss journey, and celebrate your wins with the foods that you know are not good for you. the burger, the chips, the fries as you call it in the US, ice cream, sweets, chocolates, knowing fully well that these are the same foods that have contributed to your weight gain or health issues. For me, change and comfort do not coexist, right? So the idea, if you're trying to lose weight or heal your body, you just need to get the idea of cheap meals out of your mind. In the village, snacks came from natural local foods. People often ate fresh fruits like mangoes, oranges, bananas, guavas, soursop, papaya, which were easy to find and full of vitamins. Nuts like groundnuts were also popular, providing energy and protein. Roasted corn, boiled or roasted plantain, and sweet potatoes were also common snacks. They were filling and nutritious. One of my favorite treats were termites. So during the raining season, my aunt will catch the flies. They're nutritious, by the way. And if you've tried termites before, comment below. And I still remember as a child, in the pitch dark of night, she would gather her net or whatever it is that she used and catch the flies. And I knew that the next morning I would wake up to the smell of freshly fried, like pan-fried termites. And it was a delightful treat for me as a child. But yes, there are many healthy options to treat ourselves besides the junk, processed, dried, fried, and crucified foods that are easily available. Health is a lifelong journey we don't graduate from. So it's not like once you've achieved the weight loss or healed your body, you can go back to living the way that you've always lived. It's the standard which we seek and we keep striving for as we journey through life. And I hope that with my experience and some of the insights that I've shared with you, it gives you a starting point from which you go forward. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I look forward to connecting with you again in the next video. Take care. Bye.